back on a Maniac Monday. Yeah, you probably heard the news before we get into all of that. Damn it, man. Please like and subscribe if you about that Fly Eagles Fly. Drop a comment in the box if you flying with the flock. Let's take off. Before we take off, though, you already know, join the Maniac thing. Know the gang. You hit that bell, you get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. Woo! Can't help but be hyped. 13-1, there's nothing like it. The sweet nectar of victory, blah, 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 and all of that. And the news comes in. I said it. Matter of fact, what up, Coach? Coach D Woods. Coach Woods. So I'm going to hit him up in the comments. Corresponded in the comments yesterday after the game. He said that game plan seemed like some preseason BS. I said, whatever the flock it was, I don't like it. It put our quarterback in harm's way. And sure enough, just a few minutes ago, the headline comes through. Our boy might miss the game next week with a shoulder injury. Yeah. You know me, Mr. Silver Lining, right? So, I mean, because we could bend this all kinds of ways. Maybe this is just a bit of gamesmanship. Maybe there's no real injury, just to make the Cowboys have to switch up the game plan, you know what I mean? Have them a little shaky. Maybe they game planning for Minshew, and then you got Hurts coming out, going crazy. Perhaps getting hurt some early rest. Maybe they saw the woe in their ways yesterday and was like, you know what? We probably got this thing pretty much wrapped up. The Bad Boys lost yesterday. We were definitely going to win 1 out of 3. We win 1 out of 3 of these last games. We automatically have the 1 seed. So they might be starting their preseason resting period again right now. That could be it. It's like, you know what? We're bugging. Let's stop putting our boy in harm's way. Put him on ice until January. So we might not see Hurts play again until probably January if everything goes according to plan as we would want it to go, that being getting the number 1 seed. So we got that going. I don't know if you noticed during the game yesterday, I saw when it happened, you saw Hurts hop up. He went to the sideline, and it looked like one of the trainers tried to touch his shoulder. He was like, chill, like, not so much like it hurts, more like, chill, bro. Keep that on the low. Like, we good. We got this. And amazingly enough, it seemed like after that point, he began to throw better. Craziness. If that did occur when we thought it occurred, maybe it was a later play. I don't know. The play when he landed and it took him a while to get up. He just laid on the ground, put both hands up. They helped him up. And then, boom, he was back on the plane. So you got that going. And another thing, I mean, as mad as we are, like I said, so the game plan just looked crazy to me from jump. We're out here running. We have a whole 1,000-yard rusher in that backfield right now, y'all. And the game starts, and I'm watching. I'm like, bro, what the flock is like? Why are we running? Why are so many designed run plays for our quarterback? Like, we're at the point, like, it's dope that our quarterback can run. But it's like Steve Young said, bro, he's not a running quarterback that can pass. He's a passing quarterback that can run now. That arm is golden. It's something to be valued. It's something to hold on to, man. Like, relax. We got to calm down with this. And initially I thought he got sacked in the pocket, and that's when the injury occurred. But if it occurred when we think it occurred on that play, when they landed on him and it took him a while to get up, that was on a design run also. I mean, it works for us. I don't want to be that guy, hindsight 2020, why are we doing this? Love that he can run. I love it, implementing it here and there. I just think it was a crazy heavy dose yesterday, and it just makes me mad that it makes all these motherfuckers out here right now. So you're acting up. Chill out with it. They say it all the time. Oh, you're making them run too much. And for the most part, Jalen Hurts has protected himself from the run this year. Yesterday was just weird, dude. As I said it would be. It's always weird in Chicago. It's always something stupid, man. So, yeah, it was just so much irony in that game yesterday. When Jake the Make didn't make it, when we went for that field goal, I was just like, this is definitely going off the upright. You just know, you felt it coming. The double doink revenge, but as long as it's a game that didn't mean nothing for them and we won it, whatever, we'll take it. It was just another one of those fluky games that we come out and win again. Similar to how we should have won the Commanders game, similar to how we did win the Jacksonville game, similar to how we did win the Cardinals game. We have faced adversity all season and usually shine through that. So that was dope to see once again. Dare I say, have we found Superman's kryptonite? This was actually going to be the headline before I just found out that he got injured. But we can still throw it out there, right? Why not? We flocking around, right? Let's flock around. Something for your flock posse. I ain't even say none of that. Maniac Monday, woo, victory, love it, drink it. So boom, you got the, dare I say, did we see Superman's kryptonite yesterday. Jalen Hurts' kryptonite. The boys seem to be a bit upset about the cold. It's like a lot of or better yet, an even better headline. Is this something Howie Potter, How E busting the stupid dope moves, didn't foresee when he was mixing his spell, mixing in his pot, making his beautiful team called the 2022 Philadelphia Football Eagles? Is this something that he overlooked? We got a bunch of guys that don't like the cold, and go figure, wait a minute, hold up. We play at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly, New York. South Philly, South Philly, Pennsylvania. I'm from South Philly, New York, because I'm a Philly guy living in New York. I'm a New York guy, This is a Philly fan? I don't know. Just fuck that up. Don't tell nobody, y'all. Whoa, that was crazy. But regardless of what, is there something that Howie Roseman overlooked while making this team? None of these guys seem to like the cold. But that being said, I don't know anybody. Well, I do know a few people who like the cold, and they're just crazy. Whatever the case may be, just these guys, these cold games, we win them. So that's all that really matters. And when asked about this, Jalen said, he said, you do know that. One of the reporters said, you do know that you play in Philly, right? And it's gonna get cold in the playoffs. Jalen was like, it's not Chicago. If ever we play Chicago again, which I imagine he will play Chicago again, they're gonna be playing that crazy before the games, like, yeah, here we come. Yeah, and that boy Fields, though. Whoa, that run, yikes. But that being said, I saw somebody in the comments posting Twitter. Yeah, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get into that world, man. It's still loopy. It's weird. Whatever the case may be, you got somebody said, I wish someone wanted to spend time with me the way Hassan Reddick wanted to spend time with Justin Fields yesterday. What? It was crazy because Hassan Reddick was in that backfield all day. He got 2 sacks, I believe 1 pass defense, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 4 tackles, 3 solo tackles, 1 combo tackle. Like, he was back there all crazy. He could have had, 2 quarterback hits. He could have had about 4 or 5 sacks yesterday, man. It was nuts. He's in the double digits, 12. We might possibly be the first team in history with 4 double-digit sack guys. I'm looking for 5 because I want Flex to get in that mix too. Because right now we've got 2. I believe that's the first time we've done that since Trent Cole and Jason Babin. What? Oh, I'm loving this, man. We want BG to get his 10th. First time I thought he made double digits a few years ago, but no, that was the Pro Bowl that he made. That was eluding him all his career. So, damn. Yeah, we got to get BG to double digits. It was weird yesterday. It was just so weird yesterday that our 2 stars from the previous week were, I wouldn't say exposed yesterday, but, Booby Boucher had a fumble yesterday. And BG was just getting, you could tell it was in the game plan. They playing for this. The second they saw BG coming in, they were running that way, running around because they just figured Justin Fields could flank him. I'll flank him. And sure enough, every time, he was just gone immediately out. And, we can't expect the OG BG to be running down that young, yikes. That kid is fast, scary good. Like, oh, man, they're going to be a problem in a few years. But, some light's a giant right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy about the win. Always super happy about wins, man. It's just like, when we won, we lost a little bit. But this could build up for some crazy symmetry on Saturday. If, for instance, Gardner Minshew starts against the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, yeah, before I forget, PHlock da Cowboys. 2 birds up to the Cowboys. Yeah. It's that week, man. Y'all know how we do this, man. Feeling real festive, real nestive. You know what I'm saying? The festivities begin. We getting in this early, like Coach Sirianni said in the victory speech, Tomorrow, we right back to business, man. It's a short week. Let's go. You know how we do around the summer, about this time at this time. Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding. Can't wait. So, yeah, it could build for some crazy symmetry, right? We played their backup in week 6, right? Smack them up, beat them down, and now our backup may be in there to smack them up, beat them down, just to shove it in their faces. As much as it hurts, it's hurt. Ooh, I hope he's okay. Heard nothing about season ending, but man, you're hearing all kinds of things like, is it a shoulder? You heard it's the right shoulder, and then you saw when he fell, I'm like, I was hoping it was the left shoulder, non-throwing arm. Looked, and I was like, damn, that was definitely on his right shoulder. I initially thought he just had the wind knocked out of him. I remember one time I was watching one of my brother's games, Boom, he gets tackled. He was a young boy at that back then, right? Boom, lands on the ball, and he's just on the ground like wheezing crazy, like what the fuck? I hadn't never seen this prior to that in my life, like, and plus, when you see a little bro, man, you see red. Boom, timing, baby. You see red, and you're like, so anyway, I run on the field, like, yo, what's up, da-da-da, and then he's like, cops up, boom. He's cool, similar to how Jalen did yesterday, like, so I just thought maybe he had the wind knocked out of him, but when I saw him, like, stop the guy from touching his shoulder, I was like, yo, that's crazy. But anyway, enough of that. So you have your shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, collarbone is the one that's the scary one. That's the one that can potentially be season ending. Yikes. Could you imagine? Not sidebar, bro. I was just watching not First Take, Around the Horn. Dude, like yesterday's sports, like, you remember on, what was it, June 17th, 1994? June 17th, 1994, they have a whole 30 for 30 for that. They can have a whole 30 for 30 for yesterday. This whole weekend of sports, bro, it was crazy. The fact that World Cup final ran up to right about 1 o'clock, I'm sitting here panicking like, yo, bro, like, as great as that game was, you know what it's about. Eagles first all day, every day, 24/7, 365, twice, sometimes 3 times, sometimes all day on Sunday, right? So, yeah, the fact that game just ran up damn near to 1 o'clock, I'm just like, I'm trying to get ready for this, the whole festivities, doing my thing and all that. Had to hop watching games. It was a crazy game. What a game. And then these games just proceed to be stupid, crazy, like, what a day of sports. What a day of sports. And then, just to hop outside the nest real quick, of course, dumb hype, Jacksonville. I mean, just the storylines of this game coming up. Dare I say, if meant the other part of the other symmetry to it, we'll get back into the other stuff outside the nest in a second, right? The other crazy part about the symmetry of next week that possibly Minshew starting, because they just lost, the Cowboys just lost to the former Eagles coach in the new Jacksonville quarter. You picking up what I'm laying down here? Y'all picking up what I'm laying down here? You see where I'm headed with this? Open your eagle eyes. Ah! Whoa, this is going to be crazy. So juicy. They just lost to the former Eagles coach and the new Jacksonville Jaguar quarterback. And this week, they can possibly lose to the new Eagles coach and the former Jacksonville Jaguar quarterback. What? Yeah, man. It's about to just get stupid crazy, man. I'm just so, as much as it hurts, that hurts is hurt. We must always talk about what about number 11? Oh my God. Yes, it was just weird, man. 315 passing yards, 366 rushing, right? But something, 350 plus total yards. This man you saw that first quarter. There's no way you saw this coming. Like, even I saw somebody say it, I think it was Dan Orlovsky, possibly. Whatever. Maybe Ryan Clark, host of my boys. They need their own show. Anyway, regardless of what. Speaking of who needs their own show, yeah, I'm all over the place today, man. L. Duncan and Joy Taylor, bro. Those are two of the quickest. Like, those two be firing, bro. Like, it would be dope. Give me a debate show with two women. How about that, y'all? Oh, yeah. While we on it, man, just keep the main thing before I forget. Be good to your fellow man and woman. Protect our vets. You see them, especially this time of year, man. Hold them down, man. And not to say, I know it's crazy. Like, I'm out here talking like all of our vets are downtrodden and out there. But the ones that are, man, be there for them, man. And back to our regularly scheduled programming. You know what I'm saying? Be good, people, especially this time of year. All the time, though, man. Make every day Christmas. You know what I mean? To your family and friends and all those around you. Enough of that. Cool. So, boom. Yeah, those two are awesome. L. Duncan, Joy Taylor. Just, they be firing, bro. And Ryan Clark and Dan Orlovsky. These dudes are dope. So, anyway, they were saying on how Jalen Hurts' worst day. Jalen Hurts' bad days are better than some guys' great days, dogs. It's just nutty. The 2 INTs, yeah, whatever. Still 3 more rushing tutties, 315 more yards on the tally, man. This man is yeah, he's amazing. And I'm like, damn, did we find Superman's kryptonite? Cold weather. Yikes. But he fixed that up quick. You see, like, he faces adversity and games similar to our coach, man. That's why it's so dope to have a coach, two coaches' sons as our head coach and our starting quarterback. Like, just the way they work, man. They change mid-game, and these guys have no ego, they just go. Even though I felt just something about yesterday, man, seemed weird. Like, was it Hurts? I mean, there was There were a few plays. Now we're nitpicking, right? We're in that phase of my recovery, of my therapy right now during this therapy session with you guys, right? You've got you've got Gainwell. They showed this play on one of them shows. I'm watching the Eagles all day, right? You know how I do. Maniac Monday type. Yeah. So you got Gainwell in motion. I believe it was the 4th and 6, right? Gainwell in motion. Nobody runs with him, so that tells you what? They're in zone. However, the guy was stuck to AJ Brown like glue. Whoever the defender was, the young bull he's good. Boy's good. Boy's real good. So yeah, because they got a lot of guys coming up similar to what all the Eagles have been saying all week, similar to what our coach and starting quarterback have been saying all week. Like, this is a good team. We can't take them for granted. They're in every damn game they play, so like, relax. So why would it surprise you that they'd be in the game with us too? Like, you start to look at everything as a whole, and you start to think, like, why was I overlooking this game? Like, not so much overlooking this game, just like it's a definite. Yeah, it's a good team on the up and up. But there's so many injuries. You just feel like whatever. They're well coached and they play hard. Bottom line, what are you going to do, right? So anyway, they send Gainwell in motion, 4th and 6. Nobody goes with them. Mind you, they had 2 weeks to prepare for us. They just coming off their bye. They played their best game of the year. Yeah, just a few more things I got to throw in there. A little bit more season in the PHlock, all right? You send Gainwell in motion. Nobody leaves with him, and he's wide open. Just mistakes that we haven't seen Jalen make all season. Albeit these guys are not perfect as much as we want them to be. This is our guard. This is our MVP candidate. This is our possibly, hopefully, Super Bowl winning quarterback. You know what I mean? So you just don't want to see these things because you don't want them to rear their ugly head when things are most important. And I really highly doubt they will. But that being said, y'all, see you tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know how we moving this week. I don't want to give no promises. It's a lot, but it's PHlock da Cowboys week. We got to get back in here, right? What are we talking about? But enough of that, man. With that being said, you know what we got, man? We got questions. We got questions for who? We got questions for you, NFL. We got questions for you, NFC. But most importantly, we got questions for you, NFC East. What you going to do? And this week is the Cowboys. PHlock da Cowboys. You know how we do. PHlock da Cowboys. Gonna do when Eagle Mania runs wild on you. Whoa! Jalen Hurts stance. Play the music, Kingston! Kingston's down in Dallas. I wonder if he's tearing them fans up. Oh, I love it. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? I forgot to hop outside the nest. Y'all, man, back to it. Yo, bro. So, yeah, craziness last night. Of course, we love the fact that the Cowboys caught the L. Dope. And then, of course, we wanted another tie last night between the Weemen and the Bummanders. You know what I mean? So it was so close. They didn't want it. And I think there's a bit of collusion within the NFL, bro. I don't think they want your boy Dan Snyder in the playoffs, man. It's wild. Like, just how, like, what? You got you got PHlock, like, really PHlock the Commanders. Like, who cares, right? But I mean, you still want a good game. You want it to be right. You want it to be fair. You don't want this stuff to happen to your team. Because the fact that nothing is going to happen over this is wild to me. Terry McLaurin, you see it, it's on camera. He asked the linesman, am I on sides? Am I on line? Because this, thumbs up, boom, height, go. The dude had his hand in his pocket the whole time, like he lining them up. Like, bro, I can't stand this motherfucker. Oh, I can't wait to throw this flag. It seemed like personal, bro, because he told him it was good to throw the flag. There could be other nuances to this that we may not be privy to, as I'm not a coach. What's the motion really supposed to be? Was it something to do with the motion and maybe them moving at the same? And then the fact that it has nothing to do with them bugs me out. That's another thing I think that, like, something needs to be done about. But something has nothing to do with a whole play on a whole other end, man. I think there's got to be a bit of discretion in this. But I mean, rules are rules. You make them for a reason, break them for a reason too. Yeah. So, it's just weird. Then the next play. So they get in, they score the touchdown, dude throws a flag, whatever. Very next play. You like throwing flags? Bro. Dude, like the Washington receiver, I believe it was Curtis Samuel, was wearing the Giants DB like a damn backpack. He was on him like a cheap left, like, bro, on his body. Literally holding him, impeding, stopping his progress. Wild. And they just swallowed that flag, nothing thrown, man. It was just wild. So, The whole NFC East is still in the playoffs, though. You know what I mean? So that's dope and all that and all that. It's just a wild day, and that's how that day ended. What was the date? This guy's crazy. December. Next Sunday's Christmas? Is next Sunday Christmas? Get out of here. No way. So it was the 18th. It's okay, 12/18/22, man. Remember this day, man. Remember that day. If it was that, in case the day, I don't know, man. The Maniac is out of his mind, as usual. The days just, they merge together lately. You know, it's wild. It's one great, long, big, dope, happy season. Oh, yeah, before I go, how did I forget this? When you play the music, you got to hit him with a EAGLES, Eagles. It hurts, it's hurt. I think he's okay, though. PHlock da Cowboys!